the main issue is that bots have become and will continue to become more and more sophisticated. The line between a bot and a human being is blurring up, definitely, that's for sure. And sophisticated attacks, we measured in the DataDome Global Bot report, sophisticated attacks were detected less than 5% of the time. So it's it's really a trend that we see, and we can explain it a few different ways. First of all, we see a lot more IPs, right? And clean ones. The go-to IP service for a bot developer in 2024 is no longer a data center. It's clean mobile or home residential proxies. And I will share stats with you. We've been measuring that year after year, and within the span of less than 3 years, residential proxies have gone from about 25% of all proxies that we saw used by bots to a bit more than 45%. So the trend is clear, and we'll get back to that, but it makes sense because it's cheap and easy now to do so. AI, as we said, it's changed the game. It hasn't fundamentally changed everything, that's for sure, but it's made things much easier for fraudsters. Bots are now better than human beings at passing captchas, for instance. We'll get back to that. And they're also much better than ever before at mimicking human behavior. And to illustrate that, there's a few, the only option to sell out huge volume of IPs a couple of years ago were to use, data center IPs. It's no longer the case. Now it's cheap, it's fairly easy to actually rent out millions of residential IP addresses, sorry. And what's interesting is that developers are not the only one who've taken advantage of that trend. It's always interesting to see that there's now a whole ecosystem appearing to support bot developers, right? So it's an economy in its own right, right? I often say that bots as a service are a very good example. You no longer really need to be techie to be developer to actually launch a bot. You can rent them out, and they come ready packaged for a few $100s a month.